we approach Hanoi, we look out across these cumulus clouds, and I wonder what type of mischief they might cause me when I'm riding on the ground in northern Vietnam. This in turn provides me with a moment of reflection on how much preparation I've actually undertaken for this trip. I've got a visa for 30 days and flights in and out of the country, and that's basically it. I've brought along a smartphone, an action camera, a drone, a few changes of clothes, some safety motorbike riding gear, and a poncho for the inevitable wet weather that I'm going to encounter. The game plan is to hire a motorbike in Hanoi and ride up through the northeastern mountains of Vietnam along the Chinese border, and then looping south back down to Ha Long Bay area. Then head south of Hanoi, basically along the Ho Chi Minh Road to Da Nang, where I'll be flying out. This means I'll only be covering the northern part of the country, which is about 2,000 kilometres according to the map. However, in reality, after side excursions and a bit of poking around, it's likely to be closer to 3. Many people do ride from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh in 30 days or less. However, given I'm going to explore the northern mountains, I thought it'd be prudent to save the extra 1,000 kilometres from Da Nang to Ho Chi Minh, give myself extra time to have a decent look around and not be bound by tight time constraints. After finding a hotel in the old city of Hanoi, I checked maps for a bike rental shop and found Hanoi Motorbike Rentals and Sales was just a 2-minute walk from the hotel. This business had great reviews, so I took the walk and secured this Honda for a 30-day hire, around $11 Australian a day, which included train freight back from Da Nang. I went for a scooter as parts would be available about anywhere in Vietnam. Having said that, this one was a new bike and fuel injected. The electronic systems might be another matter. However, it was very low kilometres, so it should be reliable. Then it was off to a local street pub to squat on some small plastic chairs and have a beer or 6 in some fine glassware and a bowl of fresh noodles. A short stroll up to Truck Back Lake for a night view of the Tran Quoc Pagoda and an ice cream at the only street vendor finished the night off. Well, from a saying that's made famous by a dead man is "Good morning Vietnam," and this is the audio of Vietnam. You can hear the subtle sounds of horns, traffic, and you can probably see the visibility is not that good out of the back, but it is what it is. It's hot, it's muggy, and today we're off out of this place to a nice little location and just sort of see what it brings. Ha Giang is recognised as the gateway of the Northern Mountains and the start of the famous Ha Giang Loop, known for its amazing mountain roads and stunning scenic views. This will be my first target destination, however it's too far for me to ride in one day. There's a lake about halfway and there appears to be quite a few homestays in that area. Maps puts the lake about 4 hours riding time, but I know it'll take me much longer with my exploring and cautious cap on. Less than 20 hours in the country. With the bike loaded, we are ready to hit the road. The excitement is palpable.
Bye bye Hanoi! farm area. Just picked a homestay at random on Google Maps, and yeah, this is where it's leading us, which is quite pretty.
First homestay I visited was Lake Frontage, and it was run by some French people, and they set up for large groups, and they didn't have any guests there that night, and I would be the only guest, and I guess they weren't that keen to just have one person staying there, so they suggested that perhaps I find another homestay in the area, which I was quite keen to do because I really wanted to spend some time with some Vietnamese people. Anyway, down this track I came across a homestay run by the wonderful Zhang and his wife, and it was a beautiful homestay in an absolute stunning location. Zan invites me to a family evening meal, so we're two up for about 5 kilometres on his bike, and to be greeted by a large family of very happy people. There was much flavoursome and spicy food, and the rice wine toasting never seemed to stop. Everyone sat on the floor, however, some insisted that I should seat my soft white ass on the only cushion in the house. It was a privilege for me to share this time with the family. The next morning over breakfast, Zhang shared with me the dynamics of the local tourist industry and the development of the Vu Lin farmstay. He pushed a track into the property to bring in building materials for the main house about 5 years ago. After the house was built, tourists used to sleep on the ground under the house, and the toilets were primitive.
Take few years for that. No.
We have some pancake.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Like many different steps. The floor, everything, the roof.
Yep.
Connect the pole.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Great. Thank you.
Even though the challenges of the past 3 years has had a significant impact on tourism in general, Zhang could obviously see the potential of the business and built the 3-room building, of which one I'm staying in only this year. Very comfortable, clean and modern. Apart from the beautiful location of the farmstay, it became apparent to me that Zhang and his family love meeting people, and this is the real clincher for the business's success. Genuine friendly hospitality is priceless.
It's probably more shelter than out there.
but now, you know,
These are great looking bananas. Really good bananas.
local, yeah.
Local banana.
Yes.
Local honey?
Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Boy, these thick-set bananas have a thin skin with firm texture and a robust flavour, and they make good eating. They've really become my favourite banana, and hopefully I'll be coming across a few more in my travels. The kids were keen to swing this hammock in order to shake this jackfruit loose that was growing on this tree.
Nước bắn lên người anh như mưa ấy. Ôi dồi ôi, như mưa. Về gương mặt của mi.
Much to their delight, Jack had a great fall and was now being diced for a mid-morning treat.
Holy dolly.
Lấy đĩa ra thôi.
Keen Eyes watched on patiently as the reward for their tree-shaking efforts came to fruition. I also benefited from their efforts in being able to try this unusually flavoured fruit.
Like vegetarian chicken meat.
Oh yeah, vegetarian
Many
chicken.
people said that chicken, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. It's like a thigh. It's like a thigh fillet. Doesn't taste like chicken.
Yeah.
I could have easily stayed here for a few more days, however, only really being my first night out on the road in Vietnam, I was keen to discover what other gems this country has to offer. Therefore, I guess it was time to say farewell to Vu Linh Homestay.
Thank you, mate. That's
Thank
it.
you, mate.
Right? Yeah, you're learning some Australian slang. Bye-bye.